Masters, teachers and loved ones. What do the audience av elände och utveckling need to know for their highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to them about September 2022? September 2022. Masters, teachers and loved ones. What do the audience av elände och utveckling need to know for their highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to them about September 2022? September 2022. September is a month of chaos. Yet another month of chaos. Chaos, 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 chaos. The necessity of chaos is unknown to most of you. In this time, space, reality, chaos is necessary to stir up the shadows, the needs transforming into light and transforming into love. Chaos is not a very pleasant experience, feeling, situation. It is necessary. Stay calm in chaos. Stay calm in chaos. Center yourself 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 in chaos. Center yourself. Center yourself by giving yourself the focus inwards that you need by breathing. We've been talking about breathing before. Breathing is very essential. Breathing deep, breathing focused, breathing deep, breathing focused, 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 focused. Give yourself the focus of breathing deeply into your whole system. Breathing helps. The chaos will end. It will be difficult and a lot of people would like to control the chaos instead of accepting it and getting through it as soon as possible. Controlling it will be difficult because the chaos is necessary for stirring up the shadows that needs transforming. Chaos is not bad or evil or not a good thing. Chaos is necessary. We do not like creating chaos. We do not like chaos per se. Chaos exists. And we suggest that chaos accepts. That if you accept the chaos, it will pass. It will pass, it will pass, it will pass. And it will pass sooner rather than later, when you can go into acceptance. And the acceptance will be private and as a group, as a community. There will be a lot of feelings in this situation of chaos. We suggest that you try to keep yourself as calm as you possibly can by centering yourself and breathing. The chaos will affect a lot of people, and whether or not you are affected as a person or your situation is affected as in a group, keep calm, center yourself. You can only control your own actions, your own feelings, your soul's message to you. Use the stirring up of chaos to be conscious, to make yourself more conscious about your soul's message to you. Listen to you. Listen to yourself. Listen to what is right and what is wrong. Listen to your soul's messaging to you. There is always a soul's message. If you listen, you'll hear it. You need to calm yourself and center yourself in order to hear it. Masters, teachers and loved ones, what else do we need to know? What else do the audience of Eländeutveckling need to know about the chaos that will present itself in September 2022? The chaos will be represented by a situation you have not before experienced as a group or community. You will have the possibility to react or to act, and we urge you to see the difference between reacting and acting. Acting on, acting for, acting to achieve something, or reacting to what is happening in the chaos at the specific time, space, moment. We urge you to stay centered, use your breath and connect to your soul to see what is in it for you to transform and to keep and to expand into. We urge everybody to see that you are one, and the choices made by each person in this time, space, reality affects the one. So we co-create everything, and that means you also can co-create something that is more human, more loving, more caring. And that is what we would like each and every one of you to focus on. Creating the more loving human experience, the more expansive human experience. So focus on your own personal soul's message and act upon that. Make your reactions as small as possible examine the need for reaction, examine the need for reaction, examine the need for reaction. Instead of reacting, choose the action that is right for you. And the action might be similar to the reaction, but the action is carefully chosen. The action is in alignment with your soul's purpose and your inner light, your soul's voice. Keep yourself centered by using your breath and listening to your soul's message in order to choose, deliberately choose your actions. You might feel as if it is hard to choose, hard to know what to choose. You do, as your inner light, inner guidance, and your soul's purpose guide you to do. So focus, keep your focus by using your breath and take it one step at a time, one action at a time. Less reaction, more deliberate action. Less reaction, more deliberate action. Less reaction, more deliberate action. Chaos is necessary to stir up the shadows on all parts of a society, since we are all one. And if you feel the chaos being overwhelming, stop, breathe, and make a choice to act accordingly to your soul's inner purpose and your inner light. Be brave to choose your own action. Be brave to choose what is right for you, for your soul's guidance, your inner light. Be brave. Chaos needs brave. Chaos needs brave people to stay there for a while, observe, see what happens. Most important, do not despair. Do not get into your own chaos. That is not necessary and definitely not helpful. We know that you humans tend to be affected very much from everything that is going on around you and everyone that is or around you, and everyone's feelings, thoughts, emotions, actions. We know that you all are affected from each other, and that is a part of being one. But also we urge you to stop, breathe, center yourself, and focus on what is the right action for you in this specific time-space reality. Stop and feel the inner guidance. Breathe to connect to the universe. Breathe to connect to your inner guidance. Breathe, 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 breathe. Breathe to calm yourself. Breathe to calm yourself. It is very efficient. We know, we've been part of seeing how the creation of your breath has potential to create change in your inner being. Your inner being's breath, the in and out of the air you need in order to live on this time-space reality, is more powerful than you can ever imagine. Use your breath. Use it to breathe slowly, deeply, and consciously. And we can promise that when you start breathing slowly, deeply, consciously, you will enter an inner world of more peace, more calm, more centeredness. We also know that very many of you in this time-space reality do not use this very efficient tool that you all have been given. So we urge you to use it in a time of chaos in order to navigate yourself and thereby everybody from the state of chaos into the state of the new, calm and transformated situation. Remember, chaos is sometimes necessary to stir up the shadows. The shadows that needs transformation, that needs healing, that needs seeing and being observed. Nothing genuinely nothing genuinely new can come from having chaos and shadows underneath, but in control. You cannot build a stable house on a shaky ground. Shadows, a lot of shadows, collective shadows, individual shadows, shadows in the family, shadows in the workplace, groups, connections, shadows do not make a very good foundation. They will sooner or later rise to the surface in order to be transformed. And that transformation will take place whether you like it or not. It is meant to transform. So when the shadows rise in a state of chaos, and the perception of chaos, conflict, possible crisis for some of you will rise through September, we urge you to use the best method of centering yourself and connecting to yourself by your breath. We urge you to take deep breath, conscious deep breath, in order to calm yourself, connect yourself to the inner voice and to your guidance. We urge yourself to listen to the guidance. Listen to what is right for you in this specific time-space reality. We urge you to act instead of react. We urge you to choose your actions instead of instinctively react. Sometimes action and reaction are very similar. Action is always a choice of some consciousness. Reaction is less deliberate. Make choices after connecting to yourself and your inner light and your soul's energy and wisdom. Make actions, conscious actions, after connecting to your soul's inner light and wisdom. Make conscious actions after connecting with yourself, with everything in soul's wisdom and inner light. Use your breath wisely and connect to yourself. Center yourself. Focus yourself by deep breaths with conscious minds, conscious feelings. Whatever feeling is stirred up, let it be released. Let it be released. Release it in a safe space. Release it in a safe space, whatever the safe space is for you in this time-space reality. Release the feelings that chaos creates and choose your actions wisely. Choose your actions in connection with your soul's wisdom and your inner light. And you will get through the period of chaos and the transformation of the shadows in the way that is the most available, possible, easiest way for you personally in this time-space reality. That is all we have for you for September 2022. We will like to remind you once more the chaos is sometimes necessary in order to lift up the shadows that are meant to transform. They need to be on the surface in order to be able to transform them. Otherwise, they will never be transformed. So remember, chaos is necessary sometimes in order to transform. And we will once more urge you to use the fantastic method, tool that you are all been given, and that a lot of you, many of you are not using correctly. Many of you are not using deliberately at all. Use your breath to calm your system. Use your breath to connect to yourself and make conscious actions, deliberate actions. Use your inner light and inner guidance. Stay focused by using your breath and keep focusing inwards and making conscious actions. And we wish you a transforming, interesting, and loving September. Thank you, as always, for listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We know you're able to do this. We just want you to know that we know that you're able to do this, as we ask. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are done. For now.